Hello, and welcome to this webinar, Make This Holiday Season the Healthiest Yet. It is such a pleasure to be here with you today. My name is Peggy Meyer. I am deeply passionate about encouraging and working with individuals who are motivated to improve their health and lifestyle choices. In this webinar, we will explore various strategies that will help you eat well, move well, and think well during the holidays. For those of you who don't know me, I am Peggy Meyer. I am a wife, mother of 6 beautiful children. This is a photo of my family and I recently in Florida. My passion for health and wellness has been with me in some form since my childhood years. After getting married and having kids, aspects of health, including getting enough quality sleep, reducing stress responses, eating better, and fitting in exercise became critical for me to be the best mom and wife I could be. But add in the holiday season. With Thanksgiving behind us and Christmas and New Year's right around the corner, it is so easy to get consumed in the hustle and bustle. The Christmas parties, the family gatherings, the excitement of a new year, and that dreaded New Year's resolution that you didn't keep last year or the year before that. But I honor you today for showing up live or watching the replay as you take the first step toward making this holiday season the healthiest yet. So let's get started. But first though, if you have any questions throughout our time together, please don't hesitate to ask them by putting them in the chat. I will answer your questions at the end. So did you hear the news about our current state of affairs? And I'm not talking about our country's current political state. I'm talking about this season. The holidays are right around the corner, and there is nothing we can do to stop it. But think back for a moment to your childhood. Weren't the holidays always filled with joy, excitement, and fun? When did this change? There was a survey conducted by Consumer Reports National Research Center where they asked people what they dread most about the holiday season. And the results are exactly what you would expect. Most people do not like crowds and long lines. About a third of us gain weight, including myself, and get into debt, probably because of all the gift shopping that people don't like to do. And what about the traveling? A fourth of us don't like to travel this time of the year or see certain relatives. 16% don't like having to attend all those holiday parties or events or having to be nice. And I'm assuming this means being nice to people you don't like, right? But what about the joy that also surrounds this negativity? I mean, is it possible to make all of the above fun and filled with health? Maybe I'm just too idealistic, but at the same time, I do believe it is possible to maintain our health and stress less during this time of the year, which is why I'm hosting this webinar. But before I share a handful of strategies that are guaranteed to make the rest of this year better and have a good start for next year, as long as you follow through with them, I want to perform an exercise with you. And with this, my hope is that this mini assignment will help you create more clarity for your ideal holiday season. Fuzzy targets don't get hit, which is why most people are unable to accomplish their goals because they never truly define the desired outcome and envision what is possible as the outcome is achieved. Therefore, take a few minutes, spend some time in your thoughts, and begin to see yourself living out the ideal holiday season. Who would you spend time with? What foods would you eat? What presents would you purchase? What gifts would you receive? Where would you be at? How would you define this holiday season as successful? Every successful outcome begins with a clear plan of where you are going. Take a few minutes now or at the end of this webinar and write out a response to these questions. Thank you for envisioning your wonderful holiday season. But just one more thing before we get into the healthy tips. I need one commitment from you. Please do not let this be a jacuzzi experience. Jacuzzis feel great, but the effects don't last long. No one is changing their life because they sit in a hot tub for 45 minutes. The only way to make this time impactful is if you truly commit to taking healthy action this holiday season. If you're committed to a better holiday season, type, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready for tip number 1. Are you? The first strategy to stay healthy and stress less during the holidays is to be aware. Awareness is such a powerful skill, and from what I've seen, it is the difference between making your goals real or missing the mark. We live in an extremely on-the-go society, and distraction has become our new norm. As a result, many people make poor choices when it comes to the foods they put in their bodies, interacting with the people they love the most, and often struggle feeling productive. My challenge for you is to be extremely aware during this holiday season, especially of the following: the foods and the drinks that you put into your body, the time you allocate to be with your family, the money you spend, the attitude of what shows up when you're traveling, the amount of physical activity that you do, and the people that you interact with. Your goal should be to ask yourself questions as you engage in any of the above activities. For example, if you are about to consume a variety of sugary treats or an unhealthy meal, ask yourself a series of questions. How does this decision serve me? Will it get me closer to my ideal holiday season? Is there a better choice I can make that will help me achieve my goal? As human beings, we are often extremely impulsive with our decisions, especially when given a variety of options to choose from, which is why the holidays are often difficult for a lot of people. If we give ourselves the permission to think, even for a few seconds prior to acting, our choices will be more aligned with our vision for creating an ideal holiday season. Another example would be if you are spending time with your family, ask yourself a series of questions. Am I showing up as the person I want to be in this situation? Will I be proud of the way I acted during this event? What can I do to be the best version of myself, regardless of the circumstances? Self-awareness is not easy, but it becomes simpler when you're clear on your desired outcome. My question for you is, in what area of your life will you be hyper aware during the holidays? My next few posts are going to focus on ways to take control of your food choices during the holidays. I'm sure you've heard this before, but food is fuel. And even if you allow yourself to indulge during this time of the year, the fundamentals are really important. You can control when you eat. So stop eating at least 3 hours before going to bed. This allows your body to focus on rest and recovery while you sleep and not digesting food. Don't skip meals. This can lead to be overly hungry, and then any food-like substance looks great. Chew your food really well. This helps with digestion and eating less. Fill your plate one time and make sure it is full of colorful foods. Think, eat by the rainbow. Consume at least 5 to 6 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Another really great strategy that I have seen help people is to stock your freezer with healthy meals. So being prepared ahead of time. Everyone is busy during this time of the year with shopping, decorating, traveling, etc. And we typically just grab something quick and easy while on the go, which is almost never healthy. But if you plan ahead and either prepare foods that are in your refrigerator or have a variety of options that have been frozen, it makes it much easier to choose to fuel your body what it truly needs in a time crunch. But what about the holiday party buffet? If you're going to attend a holiday party with a dinner buffet of goodies, it is important to proclaim before the experience even takes place that I will not be defeated by the buffet. This is such an important tip because overconsumption takes place when there are too many options. And who doesn't want to try everything because everything looks so good? The easiest way to avoid the buffet blues is to take a smaller plate than everyone else. This way you can still attempt to try everything, but the real estate for calories will be much smaller, so the portion will be controlled. If there doesn't happen to be a smaller plate sitting out, then just ask. I mean it, everyone has smaller plates. Go for the salad plate or the dessert plate. You can tell them, I will not be defeated by the buffet. Another tip for not eating so much at a buffet or anywhere else is to eat before you go. Please, please do not starve yourself in anticipation of a monster meal. Many people often avoid breakfast and lunch during the holiday season because they know they will make it up for dinner. But what really happens is overconsumption by means of starvation. You are so hungry, you eat more in general and more foods that are not very healthy. So prior to leaving your home or having people come over, consume at least 2 nutritious meals and 1 snack throughout the day so that you're not starving. If you're going to an event and bringing something, I suggest bringing a food item that is healthy and enjoyable for you. This will guarantee there will be at least 1 item at the party that will meet your needs and keep you on track. I also want you to realize that holidays will probably lead to somewhat out of control behavior. Maybe you will splurge slightly, get out of your routine for a bit, and even eat some foods that you know are wrong. But the key is to avoid becoming victimized by your temptations. And this means do not, and I repeat, do not have tempting foods in your house. Be extra clean and healthy outside of the holiday parties because this will help neutralize some of the eating behaviors you might not be so proud of. That doesn't mean you can't make those wonderful holiday treats. It means if you make those delicious holiday treats, do some generous giving. Share your goodies with your neighbors, your family, your coworkers, but do not leave them in your house. If you're anything like me, having those delicious goodies around, meaning they're going to be eaten by me, not anybody else. Okay, so we've talked about food. What about drinks? This is an obvious strategy, but one that we must include because far too many people fall victim to liquid calories. Whether this is drinking eggnog, wine, beer, hard liquor, or sugary drinks like my favorite hot chocolate, avoiding as many liquid calories during the holiday season is a must. The strategy is to stick with water and add some fruit to enhance the flavor, like cranberries and a pinch of cinnamon. That makes a delicious festive water. Besides food and drinks, what else is there to focus on during the holidays? People often spend more time focusing on what they put in their mouth than on what comes out of their mouth by means of conversation. The key to controlling yourself during the holiday is to become distracted by something other than food. My challenge for you, have at least a 10-minute conversation with 5 people before taking your first bite. What are other things you can focus on besides food? Why not spend time playing games, telling stories, singing, dancing, and having fun? The more time you spend doing something outside of eating, the easier it will be to avoid another unhealthy holiday season. So why not start a new tradition this year? Who doesn't have a mountain of snapshots online or in shoeboxes that need to be sorted? Organizing this clutter can relieve stress in itself, but you will also get an emotional lift when you glimpse over the photos again. Plus, this is a perfect gift for the people you care about, the opportunity to revisit the memories all together. Feel free to play a new family game, go on a family hike, or do an art project, or whatever comes to mind. Holidays are intended to create new traditions, so use this time to create your own family tradition. Time goes by so quickly. Looking back, you will treasure the memories you've captured. What new family tradition will you start? What about starting a tradition of movement? So it might be inevitable that you're going to eat more, but it doesn't mean that you need to move less. Outside of overconsumption during the holidays, people also tend to skip their daily fitness routine. There is no reason that everything needs to fall apart during the last leg of the race. I encourage you to exercise at least 30 minutes 4 times each week during the holiday season. Don't be afraid to get creative with movement. Have a dance competition with your family. Cut down your own holiday tree. Get a partner and schedule your workouts into your calendar in permanent marker. Park as far as possible from the store so you have time to walk. Perform 5-minute interval exercises such as push-ups, jumping jacks, running in place, crunches, whatever. Or walk at a steady pace whenever you're shopping or moving around. Play games with the kids in your family because they're usually filled with energy at this time of the year. Wear a pedometer or download a smartphone app and try to walk 10,000 steps each day. Sign up for a holiday race. So what is your exercise plan during the holidays? Not only does exercise get you going, but I know for many people, the holidays are so go, go, go that the day is over before you know it and you feel like nothing has been accomplished. Therefore, I encourage you to schedule calm down time when you wake up each morning. There is no time more peaceful than the first few minutes when your eyes are open. My goal for you is that you keep this moment sacred, filled with calmness. So simply just take the first 5 to 10 minutes of each day. Close your eyes, take several deep breaths, and meditate or relax. Imagine yourself in a beautiful place. Think of a happy memory or visualize yourself succeeding at a cherished goal. This will transform your day if you make it a ritual. Also, keep in mind that you can take 1 to 5 minute long relaxation breaks to calm yourself down at any point during the day. A few moments of conscious, slow breathing can help you when you're feeling frustrated during this holiday season or any time of the year. So what is another way to find calm and peace? One of the best ways to stay calm, content, and cheerful this time of the year is to act generously with your loved ones, colleagues, and friends. This does not mean you need to spend a ton of money or do outlandish things, but the act of giving is the most rewarding experience you can create for yourself. Whether this means giving of your time, a small gift, writing a thoughtful note, or expressing gratitude, be generous however it is best for you. But during this holiday season, make a commitment to experience the gift of helping the people you care about most. This is the ultimate solution to creating a healthy, stress-less holiday. As Anne Frank so eloquently said, no one has ever become poor by giving. In the spirit of giving, I'm giving you a few healthy recipe ideas. On the next slide, I'm just going to show some resources that I found while researching healthy holiday recipes. I have not prepared most of them, honestly, So if you end up using any of these, please let me know what you think. So on the website, livestrong.com, there are lots and lots of recipes. If you look at this one, this is a 10 best paleo holiday recipes. On eatingwell.com, they have Christmas holiday occasion recipes that are so wonderfully healthy. But these are just two examples of places to check out. There are numerous sites to find healthy recipes, prevention.com, fitnessmagazine.com, or Google, whatever is your favorite. Your definition of healthy may be different. Vegan, paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever. But it is important to find the foods that fuel your body. Do you have any resources that are your favorite healthy recipes that you share below? Feel free. So let's review what we've covered here today. Be aware of what you are doing, how you're spending your time and your energy and your money, and who you interact with, and how you're interacting with it. Food is fuel for your body. Are you filling it with what it needs to power you up to be your best? Or are you slowing it down with excessive sugary inflammation foods? Use a smaller plate and fill it with colorful vegetables and fruits. Never go to a holiday party on an empty stomach. Eat a little healthy food before going. Focus on non-food activities like playing games with the kids, singing Christmas carols, organizing photos, anything but food. Make sure to keep up with your daily exercise, at least 30 minutes 4 times a week. Schedule time first thing in the morning and throughout the day to calm your mind through deep breathing, meditation, or just being still. This will do wonders for your energy and your mood. Live generously. The more you give, the more you will receive. It's a universal law of sowing and reaping, or what goes around comes around. So what action will you take? I really want to empower you to take action right now because you deserve not just to live, but to thrive. Taking control of your choices, the food you eat, how you move your body, and ways to reduce your stress, all of this is within reach. And the ideas we've just discussed will help you guide you through this holiday season and get you started right for the new year. Yes, the holidays will be stressful. Yes, you will be exposed to a ton of food. Yes, you might need to spend time with people you do not enjoy. And travel will be exhausting. But this year will be different because you are prepared to put your health first. Prove to yourself you can do it and watch what happens to all of the goals you set in your life. I know you have what it takes to make this holiday season different, and I'm excited to be a part of this experience. So I hope you're feeling as motivated and inspired as I am to tackle this holiday season with the best of your health in mind. Positive, proactive feelings of motivation and inspiration will serve as the energy you need to propel you forward, taking on these healthy holiday habits and watch how you dramatically improve your quality of life. Thank you so much. I am deeply passionate about helping people become the very best versions of themselves. And I want to extend my most sincere appreciation and gratitude towards those of you who took time out of your day to learn how to make this holiday season the healthiest yet. Helping people achieve and maintain health during the holiday season is very near and dear to my heart, and with nothing short of an honor to be able to spend this time with you. If you have any questions, please post them below, or you can feel free to contact me via email or via Facebook for any questions you may have or to get any of the links from today's information. Again, I thank you for your time and commitment to improving your health. Have a wonderful, safe, and healthy holiday season.